Kiekie as well was a bit off for me because Kiekie, we all know Kiekie to be very unserious person. You get so, and she was trying so hard.
To be serious.
Yoruba Kiekie is good.
Okay.
Of course, she's a Yoruba girl, so understandable. So, but Kiekie is unserious. She's comical. She's funny. She's very sarcastic. Now playing that romantic role, and she was now running. I don't reminds me of Indian movie.
Friends and family, this is POV, where entertainment gets real and just stays premium. My name is Kunle Afolayan, and today we'll be reviewing a very awesome movie. But before then, I would like to say a very big thank you to our headline sponsor, Pali Shop Discount. They sell rice, they sell food, any food at all. But today we are having rice on the shelf. It's the foreign rice. They also have local rice too. This particular one it comes with quality, trust me. And if you are not buying this yet and you are going for other ones, I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, contact www.palishopdiscount to get your own copy or brand of Pali Shop Discount rice, foreign rice. And if you want the local one too, you can also get it on Pali Shop or any other items on Pali Shop. Before we proceed, let us go on a very short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still POV, and thank you for staying with us. And today we are reviewing a movie, Anikulapo. And I'm not in the studio alone. He's a familiar face, a very awesome personality. He's none other than AY. But before we go into what the discussion is about, let me give you a wrap up on what Anikulapo season 1 and season 2 looks like. Quick rewind before we dive into season 2 of Anikulapo, Rise of Spectre. Season 1 brought Saru back into palace with spirit, politics and haunting choices, but many fans felt the story was a bit covered. Now season 2 is sharper, darker and more focused. The supernatural threats are bigger, alliances shoot faster, and characters are pushed to their limits. It's clearer, tighter and more compelling as the mythology expands. You still get powerful performances from Kunle Remy, Bimbo Ademoye, Shola Shubowale, Taiwo Hassan and others driving the story forward. Now, I feel like this particular season isn't serious already, and like the producer Kunle Afolayan said that there was a reason why it was taken and converted into series. That was a request by Netflix. Now looking at the season 2, can you sense any connection between the first story and the second? Yes,
of course. Well, from the first installment, that's the one that took everybody by storm. That's Anikulapo. Yes, the first installment. Then season 1, Rise of Spectre. Then season 2, that's the Ghoul Awakens. Now the connection between the first installment and the Rise of Spectre, for me, I was more impressed with the transitioning as opposed to the connection between season 1, that's Rise of Spectre, and the Ghoul Awakens. Because now the Ghoul means evil spirit or something monstrous or something disastrous. I did not really see that effect in season 2. Because we all knew by watching season 1 that the cunning Basharon, played by the late Hubert Ogunde's son. I was expecting something more ferocious in season 2. Like he would rise from the dead, marshal an army, or your empire, kill as many people as possible and all that, murder as many people as possible and all that. But I did not see much of that in season 2. What I experienced in season 2 was more of love twists, from Saga and Kiekie that was really off for me. I was like, what is Kiekie and Saga doing? And of course, Gabriel and Bimbo. We'll talk about the performances in the course of time. But I didn't really enjoy the transition, and even though it was not all that bad, because there was still some other aspects of the story that he was able to put to the fore. But I was expecting something more. When I saw the title, The Ghoul Awakens, I was like, man, it's gonna be a real nerve-wracking thrilling movie, but I was seeing more of backstabbing, love twist, and here and there and all that.
So I want you to put yourself in the producer's shoe now for a minute. What do you think may have informed that inconsistent continuation? Because it's continuity, right?
Yes, continuity. Yeah. I won't use the word inconsistent. I'll just use the word Kunle Afolayan just wants to have a season 3 of this thing.
Which he already has.
He's going to put out the season 3 because the story did not end. The story, there's something to expect. So probably it's just like, it's probably like it's a velocity wave or a speed wave whereby it wants to take us up there, then take us mid-level, then take us back up. I believe that's what it wants to do because it could have wrapped up the whole story in season 2. So why tease us for season 3? As a storyteller, he loves telling stories, so I probably just wants to keep the viewer glued. Yeah, so I that's what I feel. Yeah,
the setting now, the location. While I was seeing the movie, I thought to myself, this is villa, like is village. And when really Ibrahim Shatta too, just to speak about it a bit, he also has a village. They're all tilting towards having something that can be called theirs, and because they are thespian, so it's normal. Now going back to the location, what sense can you make of it? And also, was there any changes in the location when we look at the season 1 and also the season 2?
There was an upgrade from the first installment. The first installment was not shot in his village, but the second installment, that's season 1, was shot in Cap Village, and season 2 as well. So there was an upgrade. If you watch season 1, they did not really explore so many aspects of that location. They did not really explore it. I believe it's budget tight. And going by the story he told about how he acquired that space, it's a lot of money, and a lot of money to also develop infrastructure and all that. So, but if you watch the aesthetics, the sets, the buildings, and all that, it was really good in season 2. I would say Kunle Afolayan, does he really have savings? Because really, man,
really,
because the man is just building and setting up. He has his own equipment, he has his own set and all that. So, and also you mentioned Ibrahim Shatta as well. That's another man I respect in the industry, and I want to see more thespians, come up with their own film villages. I know it's a lot of money. Sometimes you need government backing, grants and all that. But kudos to them. It's a very big shoe to wear. So, but I'm really happy that we have our own stuff. Yes. It's all over Nollywood. It's all over Hollywood rather. So why can't we have ours in Nigeria? I'm really happy for that.
Now let's talk about the characters. Now I'm going to I liked them in groups, in couples. Now you've mentioned Kiekie, the synergy between Kiekie and Saga. Yes, I wasn't expecting that. It was so unexpected. So who would you have thought they should have used for the role instead of maybe Kiekie? Or if you are given any opportunity to replace one of them, who would the person be?
Omolara, yay.
We can scout right around among the cast.
No, I have the person in my. I have your answer to the question in my head, but used to say it now. Fear the group me.
Why not now?
but Saga playing that role, that's Omoba. That's the prince. I would say I'll give him a 5 over 10. Yoruba Saga Odon. That means he's Yoruba speaking. He's not done. He's not smooth. So I will see him some, some English input, Lagos Yoruba. Yeah. But he tried. It's a big, big role, and I think it was one of the main characters. Not I think it was one of the main characters in season 2 because the story was also built around him. Then, so I'll give him a 5 over 10. Who would I have replaced if I had a choice or had the chance of replacing Saga? I would just, off the top of my head, it has to be Michael Afolayan. Michael Afolayan was the one that played the Basharuga's son. Yes. So he could have actually stepped into that role effortlessly.
With Kiekie, right?
With Kiekie now. Kiekie as well was a bit off for me because Kiekie, we all know Kiekie to be very unserious person. So, and she was trying so hard.
To be serious.
Yoruba Kiekie is good.
Okay.
Of course, she's a Yoruba girl, so understandably so. But Kiekie is on serious. She's comical. She's funny. She's very sarcastic. Now playing that romantic role, and she was now running. I don't rise me of India movie.
I don't know why.
Oh
so
my
that
God.
character itself, I don't know, but there's something wrong with that. Maybe they quickly step it up so that they can get back to the old chase. But tell me why you're seeing someone for the first time, and you were supposed to be surprised, shocked.
Mm-hmm.
You don't start running after a few minutes. Don't start running with. Please explain that to me.
I don't know. I'm not the writer. I'm not the director. But I would have preferred someone who would actually fit into that role effortlessly without me, the least, or me, the viewer, mixing things up. I was thinking Kiekie was up to something mischievous. The first time I saw that character, that antelope, I was like, probably it's an evil thing trying to pretend like it's good, masking in with goodness, but you are evil and all that. So as the story went by, I found out that she was actually fell in love. So it was a love twist. It was a love scene. So, but would Kiekie kill it for me? I would say not exactly, but would Kiekie sell the movie?
Obviously,
yes.
So.
So.
Because Ginger is this, obviously.
Yeah,
so now let's go back to Bimbo Ademoye and our guy
Gabriel
Afolayan.
Gabilucci.
So there was a part or a scene for me that hit. I was like,
you saw that scene, Abby?
I did.
Why did you see that scene? You rewinded, Abby.
Please, the synergy one, and then how did they come about having to? I mean, is there a stop? Is there any time they will ever have a stop to how so free they can be to each other, or it's just still the story?
Is it both of them now?
Yeah, the both of them.
In line with the story, or they are?
No, generally speaking now, in movies.
In movies, I've not really seen much of Gabby and Bimbo playing romantic roles. No, I've not seen. I'm used to Bimbo and Timini, Bimbo and Uzo, Bimbo and I think Daniel too sometimes. So, but Bimbo and Gabriel, no, I think this is the first time I'm seeing them play that romantic part and all that. Did they kill it? Of course, Gabriel is a quintessential actor. Gabriel can fit into any role. Same with Bimbo. So when I saw that, when they started that romance in season 1, yes, then they continued in season 2. But it was more intense in season 2 because in season 2 they were now married and they had a child. So, and was the chemistry good? Absolutely, and it was believable. You could see that these are two lovers. Yeah.
What part of the storyline for you stood out, and why?
In season 2,
yes.
I'll still pick. There were quite a number of segments. Let me use the word segments in that story. From of course, Bashan rising from the dead. That's one. Then, of course, Gabriel and Bimbo having a family together. Then also Torera. That's the wife of Saro that passed in the season 1, becoming an entrepreneur. Then, of course, the dynamics in the palace. Then Saga coming on the scene, trying to rescue his sister, Yemi, that played by Yemi Afolayan. So it's quite a number of things that caught my attention, but I would still pick the love scene, with Gabriel and Bimbo playing that role. That role, their acting was quite captivating for me.
I think you've touched everything. Now, your standout character and cast
throughout the season.
Yes.
5 episodes. It's gonna be tough, man. Can I pick out one?
We can do.
I can
2.
I can do 2, man.
Yeah,
I can do
can
2.
do 2.
Let me. Of course, first off, I have to go with Gabriel Afolayan, standout. He's going to feature in season 3 because his character is still relevant.
Hanging, yeah.
Because at the end, he betrayed his wife, slept with, of course, his boss.
Again, why does that keep? It seems Bimbo doesn't have luck with men. I mean,
I didn't see that though.
No, like in the movie. in the movie, really.
In the movie, that's the role she played. The role she played is I'm trying to remember her character name.
She was Saro's
Yes. I'm trying to remember her character now. Remember. So, but the character she played, yes, of course, she started the whole chain. Now, she betrayed her husband, the king. She went AWOL with Saro. Then Saro did her dirty. Then she found Gabriel and all that. So, that's her character. So she was able to carry that character. And Bimbo, she can also be very emotional too. So when you see Bimbo in her emotional elements, it's believable. It's really believable. So I'll pick out Gabriel. That's one. I will also pick out Shola Shobowale. Yes, she played a very massive role. Even though she didn't feature so many times in the entire series, she was able to carry her character so well. She also carried her character well in season 1 and also the first installment. Shola Shobowale is a very strong person, and she was able to hold that down. Also, I'll pick Taiwo Hassan. That's Ogogo. That's the Alafian Royal. He was able to sustain that character from season 1, from the first installment to season 1 to season 2. He didn't drop the ball. I was expecting him to drop the ball at some point, but he did not. So I think I would pick those 3. Then, of course, Bimbo too. Well.
So, would you say there was any part in the story, in any of the scene that felt off for you, that you couldn't relate with, and you thought, oh, this shouldn't be here? I mean, something misplaced. Was there anything misplaced at all? Maybe the location, a role, or the character? I'm
still trying to figure out the role that Kiekie played, and will that be sustained in the next season?
It's looking familiar to me.
Yeah, it's looking kind of familiar, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it. That will she also feature in season 3, because she just appeared from nowhere and she fell in love with the prince. So why was that in place? Maybe, yes, of course, Yoruba storytelling tells us that we have creatures who sometimes come into the earth with human flesh to mingle among. So those are Yoruba tales and stories and all that. I understand that part, but why she fell in love with the prince, and will the prince also rise from the dead, because he's in coma right now? Yes, he's in coma right now, and the story tells us that for him to come back to life, there have to be a substitution. Someone has to go for him to come back, and that someone could be the child of Bimbo and Gabriel. Yes, because that child was kidnapped at the end. So, and was kidnapped, and that kidnapping was masterminded by the king. So the story is becoming more interesting. Yes. So the king sent a mercenary to go kidnap Bimbo's. I'm not using Bimbo's child. I'm just using I'm trying to remember your character name.
Yeah.
So because according to the chief priest, he said that the king actually has a child outside. So the question is, when did the king have intercourse
with Bimbo?
With the character played by Bimbo, and she was able to get pregnant. What was the duration? So that itself, it's unclear to me.
Sorry, she was barren
for so many years.
Yes, it was until she met with
Gabriel
that she was able to conceive.
But that's the impression they gave us the first time. So I would say the writer also is trying to mess with our brains. So yes, that's the impression, that after a long time you met Gabriel and you conceived. However, going by the story and the last part of that series, it's not so, because it could be the king that impregnated her in season 1, and she carried the pregnancy over to season 2. So we're going to do a DNA test.
And they don't do that except some traditional rites. Anyway.
If I'm there.
So there's another part for me. That those two native doctors, both of them, who would, because for me, I'm a bit confused. Who would I say is more potent? Like, one saying,
there's no way.
The other one was like, you have to kill
Yeah.
So briefly, you can tell us. I mean, I'm confused.
That's the power of storytelling. That's what we call suspense in storytelling. So one seemed to have good intentions, the other seemed to have bad intentions. To me,
Okay.
the latter seems to have bad intention because for you to substitute someone for someone else, for me, is bad intentions and all that. So that's why we're excited to have season 3.
Anyway, over the week, they've been hula baloo on the space on the street of Instagram. And yes, this is just a throwback so that you know where we are speaking from. On the industry side, there was a media moment earlier this year when Kunle Afolayan's comment at a Lagos Film Summit sparked a reaction from Funke Akindele. During a discussion about film marketing, he shared that the non-stop dance skit promotional style exhausting, and that was interpreted as a critique of some cinema promotional methods. Funke responded publicly and even personally called him, asking him not to mention her name in interviews, which he later clarified was a misunderstanding and not personal. Now, in fact, sometimes last year, everybody was, there's this man, Bon. Yeah, he also asked during an interview that why is it that you guys now start, these filmmakers, producers, you now start dancing to promote a movie? Is this sustainable? Now, I want to, as an industry person yourself, like a media person, do you think the old perception of what Kunle Afolayan was trying to paint, his own idea about sustainability, do you think he was wrong by saying that? Or, I mean, I don't know. What's your opinion on it?
Kunle Afolayan started shooting movies since 1998, right? I think his first movie is 1998.
Yeah.
Rapada. So when it comes to experience, and as a producer, he has the experience. And he is both arty and commercial. What do I mean? He knows the art, he knows the craft, and he's also about money making. But one thing that he said, because I was also at that summit, a lot of people have misconstrued what he said. Because he mentioned Funke's name, I think that's why it was blown out of proportion. He was talking about PR for movies, that personally, he will not dance to sell his movie. He has never danced, and he will not dance to sell his movie. Has his movie been selling? Yes, without dancing. Now, we should also bear in mind that there are different ways of PR when it comes to movie PR and all that. We have the traditional means. You can advertise on TV, on YouTube, on billboards, on social media, on TikTok, Instagram, and that's where the dancing comes. And of course, the main PR for movies, which is trailers. And so he's saying now that he doesn't know how the likes of Funke and others are dancing and keeping up with the dancing. It doesn't really sound like a subjective statement. It was like, oh man. Now it's just like taking your lemons and making it a lemonade, and that's the reaction that Tony did. Tony came out. We all know that Tony Ajayemi explores the social media to sell her movies. Do you get what I'm saying? So I believe that his statement was just taken out of context. He was trying to emphasize that personally he will not go that route. However, he's not saying that route or dancing to sell your movies is a bad idea. The same Funke Akindele, she's not all about dancing. I believe that the only time she will dance to sell her movies is actually a cinema movie. She's not all about cinema movies. I hope you know that this woman released Netflix. She Must Be Obeyed. Yeah. She also released Finding Me, that featured on Prime. How did she advertise those movies? It was on TV. It was on YouTube. She did not dance. So she knows her market. I was like, okay, this kind of market or this kind of audience that will watch this movie. So let me use this marketing tool to get their attention. The same Funke has done billboards too. Finding Me was on billboards, some billboards in Lagos. Do you get what I'm saying? And dancing does not assure or does not guarantee that your movie will sell. There's a particular movie that made not the box office now, but
Billion.
Everybody talked about that movie and also won an AMVCA for the best movie in 2023 or 2024. That movie is Breath of Life. Did you see anybody dancing? Did you see Eko Edo dancing? But was that movie the best movie of that year? Till today, I'm yet to see a movie that will match that story. How did she advertise that movie? On billboards, on YouTube. So I believe that do what suits you. So why are people now coming after Kunle Afolayan? It's like, I don't understand, man. Just do you, man.
I think they both have different approach. Talkba is Funke Akindele was like, let's meet them where they are and try to find a way whereby we can sell. While Kunle Afolayan is after, let's go for something that is sustainable. He was even saying, I was telling the marketer or management in Netflix or cinema, if they cannot guarantee me that this product will sell, then I would not produce. I mean, it's your business. You cannot dance. Some people are introverts. They cannot go all out, but still they want to make money. If they cannot assure you that this thing will sell, why produce it?
Exactly.
You know, so I think they are both right.
But the clap back from Funke is what I am.
Wasn't expected.
I was like, oh man, that clap back was too tough. Was too hard now, man. Yeah, they are not friends. No capping. They are not friends. Funke has never featured in any of Kunle Afolayan's movie, vice versa. So I don't think they're friends. But can they collaborate? Yes. And that's what we're preaching now in the industry. Let us collaborate. I don't have to be friends with Tom Olara before we can do business. As long as you have something to offer and have some value for value now, Abi. So I believe that they should sheath their swords. You know, people are now collaborating in the industry, and for the industry to grow, we need to collaborate more. So whatever personal beef they have, if they do have, they should put it aside for the industry's sake. So I believe that just do you. You know, the likes of Kunle does not dance, but how does he advertise his movies? Trailer. It does YouTube posts. It does social media posts as well. So do what suits you, man.
And that's that for that. Thank you so much for coming through, as always.
We have not roasted or toasted.
Guys, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. And this time around, I know you've all been waiting for this particular part of it. It's our normal ritual. We do this all the time. It's time to toast. Yes, you can pick a cup.
Okay, let me hold it well the way.
Oh yes,
so that the poem
will not drag you.
So.
So, Anikulapo 2. Ayo, is it a roast or a toast?
If I'm toasting, I'll drink, right?
Yes.
If I'm roasting, I'll drop.
Yes. I will have to click. Either way.
Let me drop. I'm waiting for season 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Anyway, I can have this. It's a success. Season 2 or season 3?
I'll wait for season 3 because I believe season 3 will be more thrilling for me. Yeah. Okay. Season 2 is a good build up for season 3, which I believe is going to be the major banger. Yeah.
All right. So we're waiting. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing time with you. Thank you for coming through. And yes, like I said before, thank you so much to our sponsor, headline sponsor, PalishopDiscount.com. They have rice, they have other products, especially rice. It's a foreign rice. Guys, go grab yours and order on www.palishopdiscount.com. Thank you. Till we meet again. Bye for now. My name is Omlara Adebayo. Toodles.